So this is the brief overview of the situation at hand. Sarah is being played by my sister Bridget here, is a 45-year-old married woman with 2 young children. Her youngest child is 5 and has just started school. Her oldest is 10 and has just started hockey. Sarah's husband is her high school sweetheart, and they have been married for 15 years. They just sold their house that they've been living in for 3 years and upgraded to a house that is much bigger with much more expensive monthly mortgage. Sarah's not worried because she has a good job and is expecting a promotion in the next few weeks. However, due to retirements of more senior staff workers, Sarah is glad because she is going to be moving up quicker. Her kids are now in a better school district as a result of the move, and they will receive a much better education. Sarah's happy with her life and wants to ensure her kids are going to have the tickets to success with the education that they are receiving. However, 1 month ago Sarah lost her job because the company she worked for was sold to another country. This put Sarah in a bad situation. She had just moved into a bigger, more expensive house, and now she was looking at going bankrupt. Sarah is feeling angry about the situation because she is expecting to move up in the company, allowing her to afford a better lifestyle for her and her family, and now she is looking at selling their new house for she feels selling the house would jeopardize her children's future. Sarah's thoughts of suicide because Sarah's life insurance would pay large sums of money that would allow them to continue, that would allow her family to continue living in the lifestyle. However, every time Sarah thinks of suicide, she thinks of all the stuff that she would miss in her children's life, which makes her feel depressed and angry at herself. What's going on?
Not good. I'm in a bad place in my life right now.
What happened?
I just moved my family into that new house, and my kids just got into that really good school. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my company got sold to a foreign country.
Sounds like you feel as though you made a bad decision moving into this new house.
Yes. I'm not going to be able to afford to live in that house for much longer. I was expecting to get a promotion at work, and obviously that did not work out. Am I doing the right thing?
What do you think?
I don't know what's going on in my life right now.
What do you think of that?
It makes me feel angry. Angry at myself. I was in a good place, and I tried to increase my family's lifestyle by moving to a better place, and it backfired.
What are your options?
I've been looking for a job, but nothing has popped up. It looks like I'll have to declare bankruptcy, and we will lose the house and have to live on the street. I was thinking on robbing a bank in order to make a lot of money, but I would need your help.
I feel uncomfortable with your plan on robbing a bank. What else have you thought of?
Do you think I'm doing the right thing?
What do you think?
Well, you're not much help.
What would you prefer that I did?
I'm feeling as though you're demeaning myself due to my situation.
So you feel as though I am talking down to you by my word choice and tone of voice?
No. I'm just upset.
So you are frustrated with yourself because you made the decision to move. And since you lost your job, you are now blaming yourself for this decision. And on top of all that, you are under the impression they, as a result of yourself losing your job, your kids are going to become delinquents.
Yes. I can't believe I'm in this situation.
Have you had thoughts of suicide?
Yes. Yes, I have had thoughts of suicide. If I died, my insurance company would pay my family enough money so that they would be capable of living in the new house.
Do you have a plan to commit suicide?
Yeah. I have thought on going and jumping off the bridge into the river.
What is going through your head when you think of suicide?
I think of all the time that I will miss with my family and how I won't be able to see my kids grow up.
Have you seen a doctor lately?
No.
Are you drinking or using drugs?
No. I hardly ever drink, and I do not use drugs.
Have you talked to anybody else about this?
Yes, I've mentioned it to my husband, and he's trying to convince me to go see a therapist.
What have you thought about doing in order to work through this?
I'm going to talk to my husband, and I'm going to see this shrink.
The after action report for Sarah, the 45-year-old. She's at low risk for suicide. She is suffering from depression. She has no previous history of suicide. Her plan of suicide is not very well formulated. She doesn't use and abuse drugs or alcohol. And additionally, she has a strong support system through her husband, and it looks like they'll get a push for the therapist.